Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mayfield now from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the turn.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Brown quick on the draw here. And gave him 4 yards before he stopped. Brown gets 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it at the 5. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Point it right. Watch out!
Baker now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Now the hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Escape, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Williams with 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and short, Mayfield. To the right, and intercepted! And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with it.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, Mayfield. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
180! What's up?
Well, indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
What's up?
1st down, here's Baker. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good. 180! Done!
Throwing again is Baker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
180! Stop!
Here we go, it's Mayfield. He's got it to his running back. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Finds a man, right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Once more, it's Mayfield. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 21-0 our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third.
180! What's on?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Will Reichard to
Here's
kick off.
Reichard set to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down throw by Williams. He goes in at the 7. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be...
And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one does not go far.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Hey, alert 33.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a first down. Mayfield now from the gun. And the man is there to knock that away.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Kings. 20. What's that?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Alert. Good. Cut.
Mayfield to throw for it. He brings it in. Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down, Williams. Comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. But it's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again. And a massive sack on 1st down, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, Williams. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Colts. In trouble. It's third real long here. Third and long for him here. That one's complete right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Regular.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds his back, H.N. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 24.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll drop this down to H.N. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Titans first down.
Running with H.N. here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Titans call their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Now, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He finds Johnston. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
30. That's good.
King.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
H.N., a first down carry. We're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled there by James Pierce. Offense to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8.
Run.
Baker now from the gun. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. It's been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Reichert connects there. And And the deficit goes from 20 to 17. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. Throw is caught. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Into the hands of Harrison. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Point it right, point it left and back.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Two slated downs to approach here from the 40. Achane running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What's up?
And oh, he got it! Interception! Jeremy Chin has got it! And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What is that?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be sent back to 11 after that play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on first and 10.
What is it up?
Here's Brown again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
What is that?
On play action, Williams. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Third down, here's Williams. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings it in. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Getting 3 on that game. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Second and 2.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Chased out to his right. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
20.
First down. Here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5.
Hey, we're 33.
At the 21-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Lucky isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Third down.
Good. 180. What's what?
Throw here, third down. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
What's that?
Running for it, it's A.J. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Alert, alert. Good sick. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. Oh, what a catch! Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
17. To kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Whiskey!
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
They'll run again with Brown. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
He rolls to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Up, Nelson! What's up?
Mayfield to throw. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Comes up empty on that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
1st down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Williams to throw on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Colts looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Titans in the dime, 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. Off the play fake, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can...
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Good. 180.
Stay in position, stay in position. Hey, this is what you get paid for.
It's Achane to the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.